Excuse me.
So then he tried to give me one of those like bro hugs,
Hey, look.
and I'm like, that don't work, dude.
Can I have 20 on 10, please? Thank you.
Okay, 20. Sheep's card?
Nope.
Cool. 26.19.
So then he tried to give me one of those bro hugs. I'm like, that ain't gonna work here, right? In this situation, my God. So he goes, bring it in. Do you want to know what my response was? Huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 27. Going to be right there.
Thank you, sir.
You have a wonderful day, my friend.
You too, buddy.
Good. How are you? Good. It's all for you?
No.
Hey, guys. How's it going today? Thanks for the thumbs up. It's going down. Getting old. Getting really old, guys. I'm starting to move slower and slower. Yeah, so the evidence is really mounted up against old Cecil right now. I don't know how this happened, but, and I'm going to double check with Krusty, but I'm pretty sure, I think I was too wrapped up in exposing Cecil the way that I exposed Cecil over here, and I wasn't paying close enough attention to really give the proper amount of attention to Scooter, to Random, to No Life Mike. when they dropped those court records, when they dropped the mug shots on the past cases of Cecil. What's up, big homie? Because now that I'm watching it, after we've kind of slowed down a little bit over the last couple of months, but now that I'm digging back into this stuff again, and I see that. Good morning to you. I mean, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. And that's probably the reason why Cecil kind of disappeared a little bit, because he knew he's been busted. The only thing I can really figure. What's up, Pac? Mitch. Mitch, have you seen Cecil lately? I know you live in his neighborhood. You kind of quit communicating with me and letting me know what's going on down there. Have you had any Cecil sightings lately? Pac, it's good to see you, man. Pac, I want to introduce you to Mitch. Mitch actually lives on the same road as Cecil. So a lot of the intel that I get is from Mitch. Mitch actually has had conversations with Cecil, and Cecil has no clue that he's here on YouTube. Well, let's follow through with that this time. And I know, see, Mitch is a heartless felon. If you guys know, have you guys ever heard of the gang, the Heartless Felons? Well, there's a gang that operates through Ohio, Kentucky, I think in Michigan, and they're called the Heartless Felons. And Mitch, I'm not going to say that he is a heartless felon, because I don't know that for sure, but Mitch is plugged in with the Heartless Felons. And let's just say we got some big things in the works. See, now Mitch is going to disappear on me again. As soon as I start talking about you, Mitch, you always disappear. I want you to speak. You need to talk to our people. Let them know what you see there. You're our eyes right now. Well, I'm in Mississippi. What's up, Marianne? I appreciate that. Oh, I like your icon, the serpent chasing its tail. What do they call that? An obelisk? The obelisk? That's what I want to hear. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, you guys know I don't promote violence, but Mitch does. And it's on site. Pac, you're the OG. Mitch, when you catch up with them though, and if I'm not there, I want you to put it on speakerphone. If you can, please, because I got some things I need to say to him. So, one of the things that we're working on, since Mitch lives close, And Mitch is not his real name. It's an alias. But he lives very close to Cecil. And he could see him every day. The first time I went to Kentucky, the first time we dropped the flyers, I ran into Mitch. And Mitch he doesn't live in a very good neighborhood. So what we did was, Mitch knew of Cecil through the stories around the town. So when he saw the flyer, we started talking. And we pretty much became instant friends. But Mitch did a significant amount of time in prison. And while he was there, he became linked up with the Heartless Felons. And what that does for us is that gives us a lot of eyeballs. Mitch has it in a way where if he asks somebody to check on something, it gets checked on. He's not a small name in the streets in that area. And I'm pretty sure Cecil probably does know your reputation down there, but he's too goofy to realize who you are. Basically, when I went down there, Mitch was working. He was working at 9 to 5. He was a deburr guy at a factory, at a machine shop, and he had this Uncle Paulie. And Uncle Paulie is also linked in down there. And Uncle Paulie worked with Cecil at one of the plants Cecil was at. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to do that to Paulie. But Paulie was a tow motor operator. So you guys can kind of see how this all ties in together. But Mitch is a good dude. I trust him. You know, he come from nothing. I remember when I came down there a few years ago, I helped him fix up his house. He was just coming in from off the streets. Because he was homeless at the time. So in exchange for the work I have him doing for me right now, we do a little bit of work on his house. It's not easy for Mitch down there being a felon. You can't just get a job just like that, you know? But anyway, I don't want to give too much information. I don't want to give up too much info. But that's the deal with Mitch. And the reason why you guys don't see him too often is because he's really not a YouTuber. Excuse me. But I do ask that he touches base with me once a month at least. Big homie, that dude funds Timu's whole operation. If Cecil is like the poster child for Timu. If Cecil could buy a new grill off of Timu, it would already been done. But you see, I'm kind of lucky in a way that Cecil don't watch my videos, because I honestly do not want him knowing about Mitch. Because the fact that it's allegedly on site, I think that would spook Cecil. I think he'd be spooked. So yeah, so that's my main plug. Mitch is my main plug. And I'm also working on a new project in Mississippi, but I'm not too concerned with that right now. I'm still collecting evidence. Anyway, yes, Mitch, you are a street legend. It's nice when things just kind of fall into place. Because once I met Mitch and knew that Mitch had his hands in the streets, and then I found out his uncle Paulie was a tow motor driver at that plant where Cecil worked at, it was on. It was on. And this is the first time I mentioned this, so it wouldn't be a good thing if Cecil heard. Ha ha ha. Let's see. I got the van back today too, so that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. I'm gonna talk to you guys for a minute before I gotta get back to work. Yeah, it makes me really happy to see Krusty posting pretty regularly again. Showing up. Cecil, YouTube news reporter, Cecil doesn't understand. If you buy, see, to Cecil, you're buying body armor, right? So he's buying the jacket that holds the body armor. It's not the actual body armor. Body armor is not cheap. And there's different kinds of body armor that you can get. There's a wide array of it, right? Cecil wouldn't know where to start, even to begin with that. The fact that he wore that tactical vest off of Temu to the county fair, looking like a whole terrorist, there's no excuse for the goofiness of that. Mitch, whatever new felonies you commit, I don't want you getting caught. Listen, everything we discuss on here is all alleged. We're not talking factual, actual factual. It's all allegedly. So, if Cecil allegedly gets his ass whooped, what's up, Caparo? What's up, Iceman? Caparo and Iceman, I want to introduce you to my good friend Mitch. Mitch lives very close to Cecil, and he's connected in down there. So we got eyes, and we just got some good alleged news that the organization that Mitch works through, allegedly the Heartless Felons, have it on site for Cecil right now. We got the green light for a good old-fashioned ass whooping, allegedly. And Mitch, I pay more for video, allegedly. So if you can get me a video of the ass whooping, I'll get your family a honey baked ham for the holidays, just as a gesture on top of the payment that we discussed, that I don't want to talk about on here, so don't mention it, but allegedly. Well, allegedly, I got to get back to work. I love you guys. Thanks for coming in. We're going to document this thing as best as possible. Members only stream. Caparo, I just made you a captain. Iceman, welcome to the family. Good to see the new faces. I love you guys. I'll be back. I'm going to try to start going live more. But every time I say that, I drop the ball. So keep praying for me. All right, guys. Guys and girls, have a great day.